Hey, so if you have tried it all and can't seem to lose weight, or you lose weight, but the minute you stop doing what you're doing, the weight comes right back on again, I'm glad you're watching this because I know that if you're struggling with a weight loss problem, I can help you. Same thing if it's emotional eating, right? Which actually is the underpinning of almost all weight problems. But first, I want to share a story with you. So, you may have heard this before in some way, shape, or form, but actually, this is a pretty new story, and it takes us back to when I was first married and after I'd had kids, 2 kids, and just this feeling of complete and utter discomfort in my body. I'd been an athlete for so long in my 20s, all sorts of marathons, Ironman, triathlons, whatever, you name it, I did it. And then in my 30s, my mid 30s, early 30s, I'd had kids and my focus shifted. And my body felt soft and squishy. And invariably, I had put on 40 pounds and never lost it after kids. And I kept saying, oh, I can't believe I can't lose the baby weight. But I mean, how long do you get to say that, right? Like, is it a few months? Is it a few years? Is it a couple decades? I've got clients in their 60s who said that they haven't lost their baby weight. But one of the things that stands out the most is when my then husband came up behind me and he was coming up to embrace me and he wrapped his arms around me and all I could feel was like, well, like I tried to squiggle out of that embrace because I didn't want his hands to feel the rolls on my stomach. I could feel them. I could feel my stomach hanging over my jeans. I just felt so uncomfortable in my body. I definitely did not want him touching it. And so, of course, the message that put out to him was that I was rejecting him, but really what it was is I was completely rejecting myself. And I was just in this horrible cycle of self-rejection, self-sabotage, self-loathing, all of it. I was overweight, my confidence was low, and I just didn't know what to do. I thought that exercise was the answer, and it wasn't. It really, really wasn't. You cannot outtrain what you put on your fork and into your mouth. No matter, there's just not enough time in the day. And so what I had learned is that, by being married and having young kids and not having a lot of support, I had really forgotten how to take care of myself. And back then, sort of my nightly treat, my nightly indulgence was a glass of wine and maybe a few chocolate chips or maybe some, a snack of some sort. But it didn't stop. Like I'd repeat that throughout the night. And I'd repeat it nightly. And I'd then complain about my weight, And so here's the thing, if you're trying diets, I can guarantee you that you are not getting to the root issue of why you're not able to lose the weight. And until you address the emotional underpinnings of why you eat when you're not hungry, of why you crave food as a way to give yourself a break or to escape your life, then the weight can't come off and stay off. It's why I truly believe that in order to lose weight for good, you gotta go deeper. You gotta go deeper than the superficial tactics of eat this, move like this, do a tactic, go keto, go paleo. It works for a while until it doesn't. And that's why I'm inviting you to my masterclass called Emotional Eating Decoded, what women truly need to know to create permanent weight loss, because there's a few things you need to discover. One, the real reasons that you're an emotional eater and how to break free of it. The second thing is the number one thing sabotaging your success, and guarantee you it's not the cookie that you had at lunch, okay? It's not the things that we think that we're doing. Also, it's why diet and exercise are irrelevant if you are not willing to change the conversation that you have in your head about you. So all you have to do to save your seat is click the link below. It'll take you to a little form where you put in your name and email address, and then you get to join me live. That's right, live. I teach these workshops live, these webinars live, because I stay on afterwards for a ton of Q&A. I know I can help you create a shift, but in order to get the shift and get the change, you got to show up and get the support and learn what I have to teach you. So I can promise you that it's easier than you think to create change. What you have to know is what you've been doing. It's not that you're broken. It's that these methods that you've been trying to create weight loss or permanent weight loss in your life just aren't suited for that. They haven't worked. And so you got to be willing to try something different. In the hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of women that I've worked with, they would all agree that if you can address this one critical thing, you can make the weight loss journey a hell of a lot easier. So I hope to see you there. Click the link, save your seat, come bring your questions, and let's do this. Let's do it together. Bye for now.